Today we're doing NBA Imperialism, but it's a half-court shot contest. So the first person to make a half-court shot wins. And as always, we got to spin the wheel of NBA teams to see which team will be attacking first. Every team will be represented by their best player, and we land on the Lakers. We're going to go ahead and place our spinny arrow over the Lakers. Then we're going to spin the arrow, and wherever the arrow points, that's who they're going to be attacking. And it points to the Warriors. So we have LeBron James facing Steph Curry. First one to hit a half-court shot wins. And I loaded into freestyle with LeBron, and on attempt number 1, he drained the half-court shot. I can't believe to start this entire video, we get a first attempt half court. But moving on to Steph, he could not hit it on his first attempt. He still didn't take too long to hit it though, taking 11 attempts. So the favorite to win Imperialism is out. Lakers get a little bit more of California. I cannot believe that happened. Let's spin the wheel of teams to see which team will attack next. It's the Denver Nuggets. And we are staying in the West here. Will the Nuggets actually attack someone or get some free land? That's free land. So the Nuggets take control over Kansas. Kansas can this Kansas channel get to 1 million subscribers? I don't know. Subscribe to find out. I think that was a good subscribe plug. But let's spin the wheel again. This time we get the Houston Rockets. So we are still staying with the Western Conference teams. Rockets will be attacking the Dallas Mavericks. Representing the Rockets is 85 overall Şengün, and after an air ball on attempt 1, he drained it on attempt 2. These players are hitting the shots so fast so far, but representing the Mavs is 97 overall Luka Doncic, and he was complete garbage. The worst shooter so far, taking 48 attempts. And just like that, 2 of the best shooters in the NBA are out. Rockets take control of the Mavericks land. They got like half of Texas now. Spurs are still there. And of course, we are back to the wheel of NBA teams. I forgot to take the Mavericks off the wheel, but we land on the Wizards, so it doesn't matter. Can they attack the 76ers? No, they're going to pick up Delaware. So the Wizards gain a little bit of land there for free. Not bad. And we're back over to the wheel. This time we land on the Denver Nuggets, who we previously landed on. They can either attack the Jazz or the Thunder. It's going to be the Thunder. Representing the Nuggets is 97 overall Nikola Jokic, and he almost did as bad as Luka, taking 46 attempts to hit a shot. Representing the Thunder is 96 overall Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and he didn't have to do great to beat Jokic, and it ended up taking him 17 attempts. So the Thunder pick up quite a bit of land right there. And we're back over to the wheel. This time, we land on the Houston Rockets. Again, we have not seen any Eastern Conference teams play yet. It's just all in the West right now. The Rockets attacking the Spurs. Whoever wins this gains control of all of Texas. Şengün with his second matchup, and you know if you see the loading screen into freestyle, they hit the shot fast. And yet again, Şengün hit a half-court shot on his second attempt. Representing the Spurs is 91 overall Victor Wembanyama, and he did pretty good, only taking 13 attempts to hit a shot, but he still loses. So for now, the Rockets are the rulers of Texas. I did not expect Şengün to be this good at shooting half-court shots. And we are spinning the wheel yet again. This time we land on the Washington Wizards yet again. How are we getting all the same teams? The only team the Wizards can actually attack is the 76ers. Let's see if that happens. Nope. Wizards are going to pick up New Jersey for free right there. And that means we are right back over to the wheel, spinning again. This time we get the Indiana Pacers. Now they should land on someone because they're almost completely surrounded. Let's find out though. Yes, they will be attacking the Bulls. Representing the Pacers is 90 overall Tyrese Halliburton, and you can see me loading into freestyle with the Pacers here, because on attempt number 1, Halliburton hit the shot. The first attempt of the video. Onto the Bulls, they're represented by 83 overall Zach LaVine, and he was nowhere close to Halliburton, taking 23 attempts to hit a shot. Bang! The Pacers take control over Illinois, and we are spinning the wheel yet again. This time, we land on the Pacers yet again. Why does this happen? All right, so let's put the arrow right back on the Pacers. 3 teams they could potentially attack here. I don't know what was coming out of my mouth, but they get free land, taking control over Missouri. So we got to respin the wheel, and now we get the Indiana How? I mean, even more potential teams they can attack now. Hopefully it's not free space. At least play if it's... No, they get free land. This time they take over Iowa, and they are looking very big right now. So yet again, we're spinning the wheel. Please do not land on the Pacers yet again. Thank you. We get the Lakers, which is another team we've already landed on. And then right beside them is the Wizards. And on top is the Rockets. all teams we keep getting. All right, Lakers, will you actually be attacking somebody right here, or will you get Nevada for free? And this time it's pointing to the ocean, so we're gonna respin. And this time it's close enough to the Clippers. They're attacking the Clippers. LeBron yet to miss a shot. He couldn't follow it up with another first attempt here, but still did great, only taking 6 attempts this time. Representing the Clippers is 92 overall Kawhi Leonard. And for the second matchup in a row, we had someone hit a shot in 23 attempts. So the Lakers pick up more of California. All that's left is the Kings now. And of course, we are spinning the wheel again. And now we get the Trailblazers. Only team the Trailblazers could attack here is the Kings. Will it happen? Nope, they get free land, picking up Idaho right there. And the next team we land on is the Thunder. We are really just staying in the West here. All right, so the Thunder could attack the Rockets, Pacers, or even the Jazz. And they get free land. Thunder get Nebraska right there, and they are looking pretty big right now. Of course, we got to spin the wheel again. And we land on the Washington Wizards again. It's the same teams over and over again. Wizards keep on getting free land, though. Will they attack the 76ers here? Yes, they will. Representing the Wizards is 83 overall Kyle Kuzma. He's actually the second lowest rated best player on any team, if that makes sense. But he did pretty good here, only taking 14 attempts. Onto the 76ers, we got Joel Embiid at a 96 overall, and he came really close to beating Kuzma, but unfortunately for him, it took 17 attempts to hit the shot. And the Wizards take the 76ers land. This is the only reality where Kyle Kuzma beats Joel Embiid in a 1v1. And the next attacking team will be the Milwaukee Bucks. And the Bucks are completely surrounded, so they will have to play somebody. It's just a matter who that's going to be. It's going to be the Pistons. Representing the Bucks is 97 overall Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I thought it was going to take forever for him to hit, but it only took him 17 attempts. Onto the Pistons, we got 86 overall Cade Cunningham, and he banged it on his first attempt, making him player number 3 of the video to hit it on his first try. So the Pistons pick up quite a bit of land right there, and they are completely surrounded now. And back to the wheel. Attacking next is the Sacramento Kings. So it's just the Kings and Lakers left in California. Come on, land on somebody. They get free land. So the Kings get Nevada for free there. They're completely surrounded now, and the Lakers are completely surrounded now as well. But we're going to respin the wheel, and this time we land on the Magic. We haven't had them yet. And the Magic can either attack the Hawks or the Heat here, and it points to the Heat. Winner of this wins all of Florida. Representing the Magic is 89 overall Paulo Banchero, and he was complete garbage. By far the worst shooter of the video so far. I thought I was going to be here all day taking half-court shots with him, but eventually he hit it on attempt number 110. That is crazy. And representing the Heat is 89 overall Jimmy Butler, and luckily he was better than Banchero, hitting it in only 3 attempts. And the Miami Heat are the kings of Florida, and the Pistons are attacking next. Of course, the Pistons are completely surrounded. Let's see who they will be attacking. Okay, that is really close between the Timberwolves and Pacers. It is literally pointing right on the line between the two. So I'm just going to spin again and until it lands on one of the two, and that's who they're going to be attacking. The Pistons are attacking the Pacers. Cade Cunningham back shooting again. He didn't hit on attempt 1 this time, but he didn't do much worse, hitting attempt number 4. Halliburton, another player that hit on attempt 1 earlier, didn't do as well this time, hitting in 14 attempts. Massive win for the Pistons right there. They pick up a lot of land. I think they're the biggest team right now in terms of land area, other than the Raptors, because they just control all of Canada. But Cade Cunningham looking like the best half-court shooter so far. Well, let's see if we can land on a new team. No, we get the Sacramento Kings. It's just the same teams keep getting landed on. I don't get it. This is supposed to be a random wheel. And the Kings are completely surrounded. They play the Trailblazers, Jazz, Suns, or the Lakers. They're attacking the Trailblazers. Representing the Kings is 88 overall De'Aaron Fox, and he got a pretty good score, only taking 10 attempts to hit a shot. The Trailblazers are represented by 83 overall DeAndre Ayton, tied for second worst best player for all the NBA teams, and he was garbage at half-court shots, becoming the second worst player so far, taking 84 attempts. So big chunk of land for the Kings there. They're one of the biggest teams now. Them, OKC, the Pistons, of course the Raptors. There's a lot of Eastern Conference teams that haven't even played yet. But our next attacker will be the Atlanta Hawks. A lot of teams they could attack: Grizzlies, Hornets, Heat, and some free land as well. they're going to get free land. So the Hawks take control over South Carolina, and we're right back over to the wheel, and we land on the Pelicans. We haven't had them yet. I mean, they're another team that have a good chance at getting some free land, and yeah, they get free land. Pelicans get Mississippi right there, and we can finally put their logo the right way up, and we are right back over to the wheel. Give us a team that actually has to attack somebody. The Pelicans again, twice in a row. Will they actually have to attack somebody this time? They can attack the Grizzlies or the Rockets. And they're attacking the Rockets. Representing the Pelicans is 88 overall Zion Williamson, and he hit the shot really quick, only taking 3 attempts. And Şengün's run was ended here. He wasn't able to beat Zion, but still did very good, only taking 6 attempts. That might have been our quickest matchup, but the Pelicans take all of Texas now, and now they're one of the biggest teams. And now we got the Cavs attacking. The Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's spin that arrow. They can attack Raptors, Pistons, Wizards, get some free land. This is literally on the border between the Raptors and the Pistons. So we're going to spin again until it hits one of the 2 teams. And Cavs are attacking the Pistons. Representing the Cavs is 92 overall Donovan Mitchell, and I thought he would have done better than he did, taking 20 attempts to hit a shot. Cade's 3rd time shooting now, and this was his worst attempt at it so far, taking 48 attempts. And his run is over. Big come up for the Cavs right there. They're now one of the biggest teams, and it just goes to show literally anybody could win this. Cade Cunningham was hot, and he just did terrible that round. But back to the wheel, we land on the Utah Jazz. We haven't had them yet. There are a lot of teams surrounding them. Will it land on one of them? Yes, it will. They'll attack the Kings. Representing the Jazz is 86 overall Lauri Markkanen, and he put in a great score, only taking 6 attempts. Unfortunately for him, it wasn't good enough to stop De'Aaron Fox, who only took 4 attempts to hit a shot. And the Kings grab even more land there, expanding their empire to be pretty big. Will they take over the rest of the US? I don't know. Still lots of teams remaining though. It could go to anybody, and we land on the Hornets. Hornets either attacking the Hawks, Grizzlies are getting free land. Come on, attack. Yes, they'll be attacking the Hawks. Representing the Hornets is 87 overall LaMelo Ball, and he was really bad at half-court shots. I thought he would have been pretty good, but it ended up taking him 47 attempts. Going over to the Hawks, we have 89 overall Trae Young, and he did way better than LaMelo, only taking 13 attempts. Hawks pick up North Carolina with that win, and we're down to only 15 teams remaining now. Half the teams have been eliminated, and we land on the Cavs again. There's still so many teams that we have not seen play yet. Let's see where the Cavs will be attacking. Lots of teams they could potentially attack, and it's going to be the Thunder. Donovan Mitchell did a lot better than his previous matchup, only taking 14 attempts to hit a shot this time, but SGA cut his attempts in half, only taking 7 attempts to hit a shot. So with that win, the Thunder are the biggest team on the map now, if we're not counting the Raptors, because again, they have all of Canada, but they haven't played a single game yet. And the Raptors are my favorite team, so I'm rooting for them and hoping they don't have to play till the end of the video. We land on OKC again. I mean, it was the Cavs last time. They just attacked them, but I guess I'll just put the arrow right on their logo. I mean, they are so big now. So many teams they could attack here, and they get free land. And they pick up South Dakota right there. So we are right back over to the wheel. This time we get the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, I gotta zoom in quite a bit here, so the map might be a little blurry, but the Nets can either attack the Knicks or the Wizards. They are surrounded by them, and let's see who it's gonna be. It's gonna be the Knicks. Representing the Nets is 81 overall Nick Claxton. He is the lowest rated player of all the top rated players from every team, and just like his rating, he was bad at half-court shots too, taking 41 attempts to hit one. Representing the Knicks is 93 overall Jalen Brunson. And he didn't do great, but the score he's up against was really bad, so he won easily, hitting it in 23 attempts. And the Knicks take the rest of New York right there, and spinning the wheel, we land on the Timberwolves. We haven't landed on them yet. They could either play the Raptors, OKC, or get North Dakota for free, and they're going to be attacking the Raptors. Representing the Timberwolves is 93 overall Anthony Edwards. Luckily for me and any other Raptors fans watching, he put up a stinker, taking 36 attempts to hit a shot. But representing the Raptors is 85 overall Scotty Barnes, and unfortunately, he had an even bigger stinker than Ant, hitting on his 68th attempt. At least he wasn't trying to put up backward shots like an All-Star weekend. So the Timberwolves take all of Canada with that win, and yet again, I'm disappointed that the Raptors got eliminated so early in this Imperialism. But unfortunately, Scotty Barnes just isn't that good at shooting half-court shots. So we land on OKC again. We've gotten them so many times. They're also just so big now. I'm just putting the arrow in the middle. Wherever it lands, it lands. So close to playing the Timberwolves. Instead, they pick up North Dakota. So we're going to go ahead and respin the wheel. And this time, we get OKC again. What is going on? All right, so I guess we're just going to go ahead and spin again. Odds are they're probably playing the Timberwolves. And no, they get Kentucky now. Next time, if the arrow points over there, they'd have to play the Grizzlies. But we are spinning the wheel yet again. If it lands on the Thunder, this thing is rigged. Washington Wizards. There we go. I forgot that the Wizards were even still in this. I just assumed they would lose their first matchup. Come on, land on somebody. Nope. And they pick up West Virginia. So we are right back over to the wheel. Who will we get this time? The Miami Heat. Now with the arrow right here, there's only one team they can attack, and that's the Hawks. So the Heat are attacking the Hawks. This matchup took a lot less time than the last, starting with Jimmy hitting it in 30 attempts, which is slow, but Trae Young locked in, only taking 5 attempts. And bang, the Hawks take Florida now. And I think we've seen every team play now except for the Celtics and Suns, and we got the Pelicans. I don't know where to put the arrow for the Pelicans because we can put it over here, then they got a chance at playing the Thunder and Grizzlies. I think I'm going to do that. We got to give them the highest chance at playing multiple teams, and they get the free space. They get Arkansas right there. So we're right back over to the wheel, of course. And now we get the Timberwolves. Again, the Timberwolves are so big. I don't know where to put the arrow. I'm going to put it right here. They're probably going to play the Thunder. They might play the Knicks. No, they're going to be attacking the Thunder. Whoever wins this game is going to have over half the map. Ant did a lot better than his previous stinker attempt, only taking 15 attempts this time, but SGA barely edged him out, hitting it in 12 shots. And the Thunder have control of like half the map now, over half the map. And we are down to only 10 teams remaining now. We're landing on the Grizzlies. Grizzlies almost completely surrounded, but not quite. I mean, still free space around them, but they're going to be attacking the Thunder. Representing the Grizzlies is 90 overall Ja Morant, and he did pretty good for his first matchup, only taking 17 attempts. But you see the loading screen right now for SGA, and that only means one thing. He hit the shot fast, this time only taking 2 attempts. And the Thunder pick up even more land. SGA is just looking unstoppable from the half-court line. But up next, we got the Knicks. Knicks can either attack the Thunder, Celtics, Wizards, or get some free land. And that's free land. Knicks get Vermont right there. And we are right back over to the wheel. This time, we land on the Celtics. We haven't landed on them yet. They have a pretty good chance of getting free land here, though. So let's see what happens. Nope, they are attacking the Knicks. And whoever wins this game just gets the rest of the land in the Northeast over here because there's no other teams. I mean, the Thunder are here, but they're so big that it doesn't matter. Representing the Celtics is 95 overall Jason Tatum, and he didn't do great, taking 26 attempts. Jalen Brunson had his best matchup so far, taking just 8 attempts. And the Knicks get all of the northeast of the map, and we do not have many teams remaining. The Suns are the only team remaining that has not played yet. So let's see if we get them on the wheel right here. I assume probably not. No, we get the Knicks. It always happens. Whoever played last goes on the wheel. All right, and the Knicks will either play the Thunder or the Wizards. There's no other teams they can play. And oh my god, why does it point there out of all places? Yeah, I think it's just barely above the Wizards here, and it's pointing to the Thunder. I mean, that is just so close. I'm spinning the arrow again, man. It's literally right between the Thunder and the Wizards. This time it lands on the Wizards, so Knicks attack Wizards. Brunson with back-to-back rounds here. He did not clutch up this time, taking 23 attempts. Kuzma, on the other hand, did clutch up. Something I thought I'd never say, hitting in just 5 attempts. And the Wizards pick up a nice chunk of land right there. I mean, it'd be crazy if the Wizards win this. But Kyle Kuzma is looking pretty good. We only have 2 Eastern Conference teams remaining now, so it's looking like the West is going to win. We land on the Hawks. The only team the Hawks can attack is the Thunder, or they get some free space. That's pointing towards the ocean, so we're going to respin. And this time, that's free land. So the Hawks take Alabama right there, and we spin yet again. And we get the Thunder this time. We've landed on them so many times, but I guess that is why they are so big. All right, hopefully they actually attack somebody here. There is some free space to be had. And they're attacking the Pelicans. Whoever gets this just divides the US in half from the East and the West. SGA again with a crazy score here, taking just 2 attempts again. He is looking unstoppable right now. But going over to Zion, he missed his first attempt, but banged it on attempt number 2 to give us our first draw. I did not expect that to happen at all in this video. So both of the teams keep their land for now. And any future draws, that is what will happen. But we're going to go ahead and respin the wheel. That was clutch by both players. And we get the Wizards. I'm just going to keep the map full screen now. And let's spin for the Wizards here. They are going to attack the Thunder. Kuzma did not clutch up in this matchup, taking 21 attempts to hit a shot. And SJ having one of his worst rounds as well. He still won easily, taking just 11 attempts. And SJ collects even more land for the Thunder. Not too many teams remaining. We get the Phoenix Suns finally. Now they could actually get New Mexico for free here. Let's find out. They're attacking the Lakers. Representing the Suns is, of course, 94 overall Kevin Durant, and he did not do good. After waiting so long to play, he hit a shot in 25 attempts, whereas LeBron was lights out again, hitting it on attempt number 2. So the Lakers take control of Arizona. LeBron is looking really good. Him and SGA might be the 2 best half-court shooters. And we are down to only 5 teams remaining now. And there's only 1 Eastern Conference team. Let's see which of the final 5 teams will be attacking first. It's the Lakers. Lakers can either attack the Kings or get some free space. They're attacking the Kings. LeBron was not lights out this matchup, putting up a score higher than his age and one of the worst of the video, taking 77 attempts. For a lot of matchup, De'Aaron's score would have been a losing score, but against LeBron's terrible score, it was a winner. It ended up taking him 21 attempts. So the Kings take over all of the Lakers' land. LeBron, I really thought he had a great chance at winning it all, but not today. Only 4 teams remain now. Attacking next is the Kings again. Now, the only team the Kings can attack is the Thunder, but there's still free space around them. So if they land on that free space, they're going to get it. They might get lucky. That's pointing to the ocean, or I guess Mexico. We're going to respin, and Kings get free space. Kings get Montana right there, and we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel again. This time, we land on the Pelicans. Pelicans can attack the Hawks, Thunder, or get New Mexico for free. Which will it be? They get New Mexico. So now the Pelicans are completely surrounded. Not a lot of free space remaining. But we are right back over to the wheel. And we get the Kings yet again. Will they actually land on a team this time? Let's find out. And this time, there we go. The Kings are attacking the Thunder. And whoever wins this game also gets Wyoming and Washington. Loading up into the game, De'Aaron Fox on attempt 1 drained the shot. This might finally be the end of SGA's run. And loading into freestyle with SGA to get the second draw of the video, he missed the shot. But still put up a good score, taking only 5 attempts. And just like that, the Thunder have finally fallen. De'Aaron Fox clutching up big. And we are down to only 3 teams. We got the Kings, the Pelicans, Hawks. We still got a little bit of free space over here. No one has taken control of Virginia yet. So one of the teams might get lucky if we land on them and get that. It's not going to be the Pelicans. But let's see the first of the final 3 teams to attack. It is the Pelicans. Now they can face either the Hawks or the Kings here. Let's see which it'll be. And that is pointing towards the Kings. Pelicans attack the Kings. The penultimate match of the video, and Zion came to play, clutching up and only taking 4 attempts to hit a half-court shot. And loading into De'Aaron Fox's game, attempt 1 was no good, attempt 2 was no good, attempt 3 was no good, and attempt 4 was no good either. But he did hit it on attempt 5, losing to Zion by 1 shot. Barely falling short of the finals. And just like that, we are down to only 2 teams remaining now, the Pelicans and the Hawks. So they will have to face each other, but we're going to spin the wheel one more time. And pretty much this wheel spin determines who's attacking, and that's just who's going to be shooting first. So let's find out who will start off the half-court shots. It will be the Hawks, represented by Trae Young. Trae Young the first to shoot. He missed his first shot, missed his second shot, and banged it on attempt 3. A really tough score to beat. And over to Zion. He barely missed shot 1, barely missed shot 2, And to get a draw, he missed shot 3 as well and ended up having a complete stinker round, finally hitting on attempt number 40. And the Atlanta Hawks have conquered the US. They are our Imperialism champs and also our first repeat Imperialism winners. They are the only team to have won 2 NBA Imperialisms on this channel. You can see the updated leaderboard on screen right now. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to check out this one where I put the top 32 NBA players into a 1v1 tournament. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.